In this video we will discuss about basics of charging of an electric vehicle. At the end of the video you will get a brief idea on the types of charging which are being currently in use. At the very thought of an electric vehicle we are always concerned about charging of the vehicle, as charged batteries are the only source of power in an electric vehicle. Charging an electric vehicle is as similar as charging a cell phone. It requires a charging equipment and the object to be charged. Electrical energy required to charge an electric vehicle usually comes from grids, or renewable sources of energy like wind, solar etc. Charging an electric vehicle means conversion of this electrical energy into chemical energy and storing it in batteries or cells to drive the vehicle. Usually a charging equipment and socket is used to transfer the electrical energy from 230-volt AC main supply to the electric vehicle charging system. An electric vehicle consists of a battery pack which reserves the energy to drive the vehicle. The energy usually flows into an electric motor, which helps it to move forward or reverse by taking signals from a motor controller. An electric vehicle is generally charged from an AC or DC source with the support of a charging cable fixed into the charging port of the car. Electrical energy then flows into the onboard charger of the car, where it is converted from 230-volt AC to DC voltage as required by the electric vehicle system. From the onboard charger the DC voltage goes to two parts. One part flows to the battery pack to charge the cells and batteries, the other part flows to the DC-DC converter where the DC power is further converted to 12 volts DC to charge the auxiliary battery and supply power to other accessories in the vehicle. The battery pack in an electric vehicle is usually charged using DC supply, but the supply from the mains is always AC. This conversion from AC supply to DC is done by the onboard charger fitted inside the vehicle. At Mahindra the E20, E20 Plus and E-Verito uses an onboard charger. Some vehicles use an off-board charger to convert AC supply to DC to charge the battery pack. An example of such is the Mahindra Trio and the Trio Yari. Charging time in an electric vehicle usually depends on certain factors. First is battery pack capacity. This is the total amount of energy stored in the battery after 100% charge. More the battery pack capacity, more would be its charging time. Second factor is power supplied by the charging equipment. Usually higher current or higher voltage supply reduces the time of charging. This depends on the type of electric vehicle to be charged. Third factor is specification of onboard charger, which determines the maximum output it can provide to charge the battery pack. And the fourth is battery temperature, which plays an important part. Higher the temperature, slower the charging. Charging of an electric vehicle has been categories into normal or slow charging and fast or boost charging. Normal charging is usually done at 230 volts and maximum 16 amperes current, which is our AC mains supply. Normal charging time usually varies between 6 to 10 hours depending on the battery pack capacity. Hence, it also requires an AC to DC conversion unit which is usually inbuilt with the charger. Normal charging time for Mahindra variant of electric vehicle are available on the screen. Fast or boost charging is usually done with high voltage or high current, which reduces the charging time compared to normal charging. Fast charging time varies between 1 hour to 1.5 hours or even lesser depending on vehicle and charging specifications. Fast charging time for Mahindra variant of electric vehicle are available on the screen. Hope you had a good session on charging of an electric vehicle. Thank you.